Hello, this is Tanushri Das from NIS classes. So, as this class is serving to the students from uh, like since 3 years, this class is there with you all. And the basic motive of this class is to give you the better knowledge of the subject, the basic, the changes of the syllabus and all the important questions and all. So today's video, for which I am here, is for the basic knowledge regarding senior secondary courses for open schooling students subject business studies. So in this particular class, we are having very qualified teachers for all the different subjects. So today's subject is business studies. We had the sessions for economics, accountancy, home science, English, physics, maths, depending on the type or need. So today I am starting with this business studies. As you people must be knowing what is business studies. Business studies is basically the study of how to conduct the business activities, what are the basic things required to be achieved in business during business. So this course is designed in NIS. This course has designed very comprehensively, and it is very important to know what are the basic things in this particular course. So I am starting with the essence of this particular course or essence of this particular subject. As you can see, business studies, often simply called business, is a field of study that deals with the principles of business management and economics. It combines elements of accountancy, finance, marketing, organizational studies, human resource management, and operation. That is what I was saying. In just now, I have told that this particular thing is knowing about how the business activities can be done. So next we have, you can also expect to gain many valuable transferable skills which can be put to be in both, put to be used in both everyday life, or if you decide to take a completely different career path. So if the skill gained from a business degree are likely to include an understanding of how organization operate. So here in this particular course, we have a bifurcation of syllabus and the revised course for this subject at the senior secondary level. We are coming to the next slide, that is 6 reasons why you should study business, why you should feel that you should go for this particular subject. So first is develop crucial communication skill. Second, we can know the 101 ways or solutions of marketing, then accounting and budgeting, and unlock the entrepreneur inside you, then investment and finance, project management. All these things can be done or you can achieve in your near future if you will opt business studies as one of your subject. So after this, we have professionals. What are the professional things or what professional life you can choose after completing your studies? So you see, advertising and marketing, this is one of the most important thing which can be achieved. So advertising and marketing professionals create campaigns to promote product or services for different organizations. Many jobs in this field focus on building customer relationship effectively, creating a brand that attracts loyalty position in this field, which include marketing specialist, as you can see, marketing specialist, account executive, media researcher, promotion manager, public relation manager. So these are the various positions which a person can achieve if they go for this particular course. Next we'll come to the weightage, how the subject in this particular NIS board, how this subject has been distributed, or what is the weightage of the subject. As you see, business studies, you know the level, number is, code is 319, level is senior secondary, maximum marks is 100, out of which 30 marks, that is 30% of total syllabus is divided into the knowledge, 40 marks, that is 40% of the total syllabus divided into the understanding format. And the last 30 marks or the 30%, it is divided onto the basis of application and skill. So together it is making 100 marks. So you can easily understand that how nicely, how efficiently these weightage of the subject has been provided. Next, we have types of questions. What are the types of questions you are going to get in this particular field? So basically, you are going to get objective type questions in which 20 MCQs will be given. Out of this, 10 questions will have alternate choices. All the objective questions is of 1 mark. So 20 questions, marks allotted 20. Second category is 1 marks, as I already told you, 1 marks MCQ, and some questions are of 2 marks, in which one question will be some another and one question will be another. Like one question will be fill in the blanks or one question will be one word. Like this, you will be getting another 15 questions where you will be having 7 questions which have alternative choice. So 15 into 2, it will make 30 marks. After that, very short answer question, which is of 6 number of questions will be there. That is 2 marks. Here you need to write one statement or minimum 30 to 40 words. So that is 12 marks. So 6 into 2, 12 marks is allotted there. After that, short answers questions are there. There also you are getting 6 marks, which is of 3 marks. So their word limit is 60 to 80. So it is like 18 marks is allotted there. At last, there is long answer question, which is the number of questions are 4, out of which 2 questions will have an alternative choice. So, which is like marks allotted for this is 5 into 4, that is 20 marks. So total number of questions will be 50 and your total marks allotted is 100. So this is the basic types of questions which you people will be having in the NIS format. Next is we have the last slide is the synopsis of the level, like what type of questions will be there and what is the category, what is the level of the question. So as you can see, the first is the difficult level. So difficult level is only 25% of the question. That is 25 marks question will be difficult level. Remaining is average. You will be getting maximum of the average type of question, that is 45%, 45 marks. And the last one is easy. So 30% of the entire question paper, 30% you will be getting easy question which can be answerable by any one of you. And as I already told you, it is a very comprehensive practical based study method. So you can definitely opt for the answers. So this is the basic distribution of the syllabus. And as it is known to everyone that NIS is a very well-to-do platform for all of the people, those who are working professionals, for them also, those who want to carry on their education at the further level, those who are having doesn't able to complete their work, their education, they can also continue with this NIS board. And this NIS class is side by side providing a very well-to-do platform where you will be getting classes on a regular basis, just like the normal schooling pattern. Apart from this, you are getting proper guidance from all the qualified and skilled teachers. And along with this, you will be having test. Time to time, test is there. Test is based on both objective and subjective. So this particular video is all about to know you people, that to make you people know about what is a NIS class and what are the basic things which is there in the business studies. So thank you all of you. Thank you everyone and bye.